good relaxation and relentless pounding for like 6 days.
Don't forget about the beer.
Wow.
Welcome everybody to another Native Thoughts review. Native Thoughts reviewing another movie, but it's more of a smaller movie, but it's more of a remake. Cabin Fever 2016 remake, produced by Sir Eli Roth, who made the first original Cabin Fever. Cabin Fever, if you've never seen the original, it's basic plot: a group of friends on a spring break vacation or whatever vacation. Label vacation. They're out there, they rent a cabin out in the woods, and they realize it's fun, it's all sex and game, drinking alcohol, killing rodents, and flesh eating viruses. Just pretty much a virus that becomes a virus in your skin, and your flesh becomes tangled apart, and it's easily to spread it by just your saliva, or even just breathing, or even just being around the fucking bushes. Uh, Disease that you do not know exactly where it came from. The original Eli Roth one was unique for being a gory film without having a killer in it, but having a weird fascination of being self-aware that it was a kind of a stupid, goofy movie, but it was entertaining, and there's a classic in that many points because it has a cult following, and it's a classic in my opinion because it's one of those movies that I first saw growing up that I'm like, this is entertaining, but it's fun, and it's likable for people who like it, but it has a big following. But this time it's remade by somebody else, and yeah, you would think a movie that was made around 2003, 2004, and it spawned 10 years later two direct to DVD sequels that were pretty much terrible and stupid, and being remade now, a few years after they just made a Cabin Fever 3 direct to DVD, probably 2 or 3 years ago, making it and making it new and hip. No, you just remade the same fucking movie, shot by shot. The only thing different is that it feels like a different environment. It feels like a different director. It's shot okay. It just really has shitty acting. And you try to make it more weirder and more serious at the same time than the original. And I'm not here trying to defend the original so much. I'm here trying to say why, because it's useless. I'm tired of seeing remakes that's just gonna be questioning why. This was useless. It's a movie that is useless. You don't need to see this one. This is actually a movie for millennials who, I don't want to see Cabin Fever 1 because it looks so low budget. It looks so cheap. I want to see something high def. Fucking watch Cabin Fever 2016 remake. That's where it's for. That's the type of people who are going to watch this. People who, kids or whoever, don't want to see it because it's an old movie, the transfer, Blu-ray, blah, blah, 4K, it's not perfect. Let's watch the new one because it's better quality. It doesn't make a good movie because this movie feels more forced and feels like a copycat of something. It doesn't feel original at all because it isn't, but it just feels like another direct to DVD movie that just tried to be something cool and hip and it wasn't. This really isn't anything new. The kills are almost the same. The comedy scenes are almost the same. The the characters are all the same. Yeah, it's hard to tell you more about the movie because if you've seen the first one, you've seen this one. Only difference is that different actors, not good of an actors, different direction. Yeah, it's HD, it's new resolution, it's shot differently. Yeah, there's some nice, glorious, shots that I thought that's interesting, but you don't do nothing with the story. And all it feels like by the end is that you remade a movie so you could have a ending that might be a start of a new trilogy. Wow. Fuck you. Whatever. I really don't care about Cabin Fever that much. I enjoy it. I think it's a classic in my opinion. If those who want to start a new horror film, if you're new to horror fans, watch Cabin Fever 1. This one, you may want to watch it, but you're just going to compare it because it's going to be the same shit. And that's all I have to say about Cabin Fever Remake. It's exactly the same as the original. It's just why. My question is why it if I could go back to see the original. It's just why. I mean, like, watch it at home. Fuck it, just watch it on DVD or real Redbox, and it's why did I watch this. That's my review for Cabin Fever. Hope you guys like my review. Hope you guys like, subscribe, do all that shit. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye. Whatever. Fuck you, everybody. Bye.